we understand that being in prison is difficult.
You do? You understand that?
Let me finish.
I thought it was my time to talk. Or we going back and forth?
I want to redirect you for a moment, okay? So we hear.
I'm gonna just nip this in the bud. I came here personally to close interest of my parole, to waive parole personally.
Oh, okay.
On behalf of the 85ers and all that, this panel can suck my.
Okay, everybody, and you know what time it is. It is another Connecticut parole hearing, and we are about to see a parole hearing for a man that has been coddled by the system. His record, it is so extensive, yet when you look through it, you can see probation after probation after probation, yet each probation being terminated. He is given chance after chance, yet conviction after conviction, and still only given a 5-year sentence when he finally picked up far too many felonies. Yet here he is as the victim, the poor victim being locked up. Why? Why is life so unfair? But what's crazy about this, truly, to me, is that we see the parole board continue to attempt to coddle him until he gives them no more choice. Anyways, let's just jump in and see the most insane parole hearing, and then think about the fact that soon, very soon, he will be walking the streets of Connecticut again. So with that, let's jump in.
Shakeil F Faulkner, 389743.
Perfect. Thank you, Mr. Faulkner. Okay, so this hearing is being conducted in consideration of the parole application for Mr. Shakeil Faulkner, inmate number 389743. He's serving a total effective sentence of 10 years, execution suspended after 5 years. This is concurrent, followed by 5 years probation for the charges of criminal possession of pistol, revolver, criminal possession of firearm, ammunition, defense weapon, robbery second degree, and strangulation, suffocate second degree. As of today, records reflect the parole eligibility date of November 28, 2025. This is at 85% eligibility. There is no victim input in this case. There was no assigned offender accountability plan recovered from the DOC master file for this offender. He did successfully participate. Actually, he's been successfully participating, and according to the RT3M, he did successfully complete addiction services tier 2. He further had reported completing anger management house at Cheshire back in October 2024. He remains on the Department of Correction waiting list for 5 or 7 day job assignment, Second Chance, the Education Alliance, and Voices. Utilizing the statewide collaborative offender risk evaluation system, the offender's overall score on the SRT falls within the very high range of risk for recidivism. All right, Mr. Faulkner, this is your opportunity to express to the board why you believe you should be granted parole. You may begin.
All right, well, good morning. First off, I would like to thank my supporters, my support system, the people that go unnoticed and unappreciated and are usually humble when doing the most impossible things. People like me wouldn't be here without them. So with that being said, it's safe to say that I'm tired of being in situations like this with people like you three that don't know me from nothing, but have a authority and power to make a decision on my life, in my life. And I'm tired of being in prison. I'm tired of having to sleep on a hard little mattress, and every time I roll over, I'm bumping into the wall. I'm tired of waking up to a man in my cell. I'm tired of sharing a room with a man in my cell. A little space, have to smell his shit.
Excuse me,
see him when I don't want to see him.
Excuse me, Mr. Faulkner. I want to just tell you, we are live streaming this hearing today. So I'm going to ask that you use appropriate language.
My language isn't appropriate?
It is not. It is not. So I'll give you a second to think about how you can rephrase some of your comments. We want to hear what you have to say, but you need to use appropriate language.
I mean,
So give it a minute. So just give it a
Okay.
second to think, all right? And if you'd like us
So
to go
I
ahead
have
with
to- I have to-
questions,
I
we
have
can
to
do
fil-
that too.
I have to filter what I have to say.
Well, you need to use appropriate language for the public.
I'm an adult male in an adult facility. Like, I'm trying to understand, like,
I do understand that, Mr. Faulkner. We all understand that you are in a male facility and the language used at the facility is not often what's acceptable to be used out in the community. Think about being like in a religious service. Think about the language that you might use there or not use, okay?
I
So
heard
would
you.
you, okay, thank you. I appreciate your understanding.
All right,
Do you
so,
want to continue?
yes, I will continue.
Excellent.
So I'm tired of having to smell other men's feces and urine and body odor. I'm tired of having to see a man when I don't even want to see nobody. I'm tired of having to drink water out of a bag because the water out the sink smells like chemicals and tastes like rust. I'm tired of having to wait for my door to get popped so I could go get in a shower and this and that. I'm tired of every time I walk through the hallway, I'm getting pat down like a man wants to touch me. I'm tired of being in here and having staff members feel like they're better than me and I'm supposed to sit there and take all their disrespect and everything. I'm tired of eating the food that they serve here. A dog wouldn't even eat it. I'm tired of having poor medical care. I'm complaining about something and they telling me take Tylenol. I'm tired of getting poor mental health treatment and they telling me, oh, write us. Oh, we'll get to you. Oh, and that's it.
Okay, so Mr. Faulkner, we understand that being in prison is
You do?
difficult.
You do? You understand that? Firsthand?
Let me finish.
I thought it was my
Right.
time to talk. Are we going back
Well,
and forth?
I want to redirect you for a moment, okay? So we hear
I'm
what you're.
gonna just nip this in the
Mr.
bud.
Faulkner,
I came here personally to close interest of my parole, to waive parole personally.
oh, okay,
On behalf of the 85ers and all that, this panel can suck my. I don't have nothing else to say.
okay, Mr. Faulkner.
I don't care about your parole.
That, okay.
Chair, I think he
You're
just
right.
waived his.
Yeah,
just waived
so,
parole.
so I hear you, panel members. So, Mr. Faulkner.
I don't even care what you have to say.
Your request is to waive parole today?
Yes, I don't even
Thank
care
you.
what you have to say.
Okay. So, Parole Officer Vasquez, Mr. Faulkner would like to waive his parole hearing today.
Duly noted, Madam Chair, woman, and, okay, so this concludes this, hearing for Shakeil, Faulkner, 389743, going off the record. And so, could you please have the officer send in the next inmate, Mr. Faulkner?
No, I can have myself escorted out. Y'all could call that. I don't work for y'all.
You guys ready for
Point.
Stevenson?
Yes, thank you.
Please.
That, and he was very highly inappropriate,
He's very agitated.
very agitated and highly inappropriate.
The last guy?
Yeah,
All right, thank you.
thank you.
Agitated and highly inappropriate might be the understatement of the century. I know we should have done the no parole for Tate. We should have had Tate show up there and say that he's not getting parole because of anger issues. But really, with like the climate of what's going on in the world and all of the crime that we are seeing with the light on crime DA and the light on crime judges, it's just I feel like it's not even funny anymore. Again, think about this. He will be getting out 8/29/2026 after he got his 5-year sentence to run concurrent everything after. And when you look through his record, and I pull it up, I'm just going to read it to you from here. I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 unique records dating from 2019 to 2023. 3 probations terminated. And you heard as what he has in his record, violent offenses, assaults, strangulation. He has violent offenses against police officers or paramedics. It goes on and on. He's wearing a yellow jumpsuit, by the way, if y'all didn't realize, and yet still has parole eligibility. And yet they try to coddle him. They even give him every chance. They say, you know, pretend this is a place of worship. Rephrase your words. And I actually got a kick out of it. I laughed when he said, when he just changed it up to feces. And, you know, he goes on his whole speech. I'm sick of this. I'm tired of that, of being patted. And it's like, you know what, sir? We're sick and tired of your crime. We're sick and tired of using our taxpayer dollars to pay to have you lying, you know, in prison. We're sick and tired. And you're going to get out soon. And what do you think's going to happen? You think he's going to be a stand-up citizen? It was funny. I don't think he realized what he said, but he first wanted to thank his role models because without them, he wouldn't be where he is today. That's not ironic, huh? I mean, I don't like. Yeah, a DA and judge would have sat there and said, you know what, this young man, he's a nice young man. I know that we've given him chance after chance after chance. I know that he has a robbery second degree. I know that he has an assault third degree. I know that it goes on and on, but he's a good boy. Let's give him probation. Oh, he violated the probation. Let's give him another probation. Oh, I know that now he's stacking year after year, but let's give him suspended sentences. You know, this was a 10-year sentence, suspended after 4 years, followed by probation 3 years, but they're all running on top of each other. The maximum he's going to serve was 5 years. And he'll be out next year. I don't know who needs to see this. I wonder how many people seeing this will say, no, he is the victim. It's the food in the prison. It's that he has to sleep with another man. It's that they pat him down. It's that he has to wait in order for them to give him a shower. Life's tough in prison. You know, it really is something. And then when they told the CEO, you know, he was really inappropriate. He was really out of line. It's like, I wonder what the CEO would do. Does he get a ticket? Is there repercussions for his action? You know, the other states we cover parole hearings in Louisiana, they take the process at it much more seriously. Usually there's a warden sitting next to the parolee or an assistant warden, or if it's like a jail, they don't have wardens. It's a high-ranking CO, it's a captain or something. But here they just sit him alone. And then in Connecticut, you can show up in a yellow jumpsuit or a red jumpsuit, which we've seen, meaning you're in the hole, or you're under, you know, you're acting out, but you could still get parole. That makes no sense. It just doesn't. But Connecticut does it because they have an agenda. They have an agenda to release as many inmates back into the street as possible. You know, they just passed a law in the state of Connecticut that will automatically expunge anybody's criminal record after 10 years of not getting a felony. There are exceptions. It's murder and being a chomo. But every other felony wiped off your record after 10 years. Again, they're on a mission to release as many criminals as they can back into the streets, give the smallest sentences as possible, and parole as quickly as possible. With the belief, they believe in a doctrine which is just not true, which is they believe that if you can give programs and you can handhold and you can coddle, that you can rehabilitate. They believe that there are too many people in prison in other states and that the system doesn't work. So they go to the extreme other side and they do not care about other potential victims. They do not care about the existing victims. We've seen it time and time again. And I guess it's only a matter of time until his next crime is going to alter someone's life forever. And that's just my opinion. But here you had it. You seen it. I know it was a hilarious case and I've taken it a little bit dark. Maybe I'm just not in the mood with what's going on in the world today. But there it is. And with that, I'll let you go.
First off, I would like to thank my supporters, my support system, you know, the people that go unnoticed and unappreciated and are usually humble when doing the most impossible things. People like me wouldn't be here without them. So with that being said, it's safe to say that I'm tired of being in situations like this with people like you three that don't know me from nothing.
We hear
I'm
what you're.
gonna just nip this in the bud.
Faulkner,
I came here personally to close interest of my parole, to waive parole personally.
Oh, okay.
On behalf of the
Here.
85ers and all that, this panel could suck my